I saved a man's life. That is what happened, guys. That was the unthinkable, insane thing that took place before we even hit the water. Now, God puts people in the right place and right time, and that is truly what happened. Now, let me explain to you the events that took place before we even got on the water. Now, these two clips break down everything. So, let's roll these two clips, and I'm going to tell you this crazy, unbelievable story. Let's get into the clips. What is going on, guys? This is a very early morning. I'm not used to being up early, but today we're going to make it happen. I'm meeting up with my good friend Charles, and we're fishing in a different manner than I usually fish. So, first off, we're fishing from a kayak. Next, we're fishing live bait. So, kayak fishing and live bait. Let's see what goes down, and let's see what happens today. Hopefully, I don't fall out. What is going on, guys? We had somewhat of a delay, but we are ready to go. We just left that bait shop behind me, the Happy Hooker. Insane, guys. I've never seen a bait shop like that before. And I got this massive jitterbug. But we got to go. We got to get these fish. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So, this is what happened. Now, when we got to that bait shop, guys, I was super early. And normally, I'm not super early. I'm usually on time or a couple minutes behind. We got to that bait shop and we had to wait an hour and 15 minutes to even get our baits, to get these jumbo shiners. Now, thank God for that, because that led to us getting to the lake at the right place in the right time. Now, so me and Charles get to the lake an hour and 15 minutes late. At that point, Charles and I put our kayaks right at the ramp. Now, Charles pulls off the ramp and parks his truck. And at that point in time, I actually go to the restrooms. I knew we were going to be in the water for a long time, so I'm like, let me hit up the bathroom. As I'm leaving the bathroom, I see a gentleman, and I say, hi, how you doing? I always speak to people, try to be nice. At that point, as I'm talking to him, I hear, help, help. I'm like, man. I say, hey, man, did you hear that? He said, I think it sounded like a help. So we ease towards the ramp a little bit, and out of nowhere, we hear, help. So at that particular time and point, me and Jeremy, the gentleman I never met before, we take off, full sprint, fast as we can, to the dock. And oh my God, at that point in time, we see the gentleman, an older guy, he was in his 70s, I believe, in the water. Guys, he is bobbing up and down like a cork. So we get to the ramp and I'm reaching out, Jeremy's reaching out, and Jeremy extends his hands just enough, guys. I'm talking, guys, this guy was 3 feet from the dock. He would have died 3 feet from the dock. That would have been brutal. Now, at that point, Jeremy sticks his hand out, and we're trying to reach, and we're like, man, we can't get to him. This guy's going to drown right in front of our face. So, one final ditch, last moment, Jeremy extends as far as he can, and the guy grabs his fingertips. At that point, I grab the gentleman's belt. Now, he has on a shirt, he has on jeans and shoes. Guys, it is hard to fight water in that stuff, and this guy is older. So, Jeremy pulls him, and I'm pulling him. And he's trying to get up, but keep in mind, they have the water here and the dock up here. He can't pull himself up. He's been fighting hard as he can and screaming. He's exhausted. So I grab his belt, Jeremy grabs his arm, and we yank him up on the dock. Now, guys, that is not the end of the story. That is just the beginning. So once you get him on the dock, that's when things got real. This guy turned purple, guys. That is not good, man, when you see a gentleman turn purple and he's 70 years old. At that point, we're like, man, what do we do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know some CPR. I think Jeremy knew a little bit, but we didn't know enough to know how to proceed forward. So I was like, Jeremy, let's roll him over on the side of his back. Try to get this water out. Because when he's breathing, he can't really breathe. He has water stuck in his lungs, and he's gurgling, but nothing's coming out. So we turn him on his side, and he's still not breathing correctly, guys. And he continues to turn more purple. At that point in time, the gentleman's son comes down the ramp, and he's like, oh my God, not my dad. Don't die on us now. Please don't die. Guys, this was intense, and it continued to get worse for a little bit of time. His dad proceeds to give him CPR. And finally, the fire department, thank God, was located at this body of water, Hard Labor Creek. So the firefighters come down, they clear his passages, and they save the gentleman, guys. They save them. The ambulance comes, and they brings them. They load him up, they bring him onto the ambulance, and his son takes off with him. It was so intense, guys. At one point in time, Me and my buddy didn't think he was gonna make it. Charles got to the ramp and everything too. And literally guys, we got there by the grace of God just in time. Now, if that bait shot would have opened on time at 6:15, we would have been on the water. And also with Jeremy, he was running late to go in the water. We got there just in time to save this guy's life. And thank God the firefighters got there so quickly. We saved the guy's life, thankfully, like he was on the verge of tapping out. 15 seconds later, and it would have been a wrap. Now, I did get news from the gentleman's son that he's supposed to actually leave the hospital today. So thank God, all glory goes to God. This was what happened before he even got on the water, guys. So we caught fish, we had a blast, we caught some good ones, we lost some good ones, and we saved the man's life. You can't ask for much more than this. And it really didn't sink in till after I got home. Like, we legitimately saved the man's life. So, guys, wear a life vest. I'm going to be more conscious now to wear my life vest all the time, especially in these little vessels. Now, what we think happened was the gentleman was trying to get back onto the dock or either reach for his fishing rod and reel, and he fell out the boat. It was a small john boat. Those can rock kind of easy. Well, guys, you guys be safe out there. I hope you enjoyed this story. Like I say, man, it was just wow. And all glory goes to God for putting us in the right place at the right time. And I'm just thankful. You guys take care, stay blessed, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos. Thanks, Charles, for the invite. Catch you guys on the next video. But yeah, man, it's an interesting day today. Yeah. Wild day.
Had a good day?
Yeah.
I wish I could have put you on a couple more bass, but hey.
Hey, it's I caught 2 species of catfish.
Yeah.
And a bass.
It's not like we didn't have the opportunity.
No.
Right through there.
They were. It was entertaining day though. I mean, we had a couple of lows, but the better half after we took that break.
Yeah.
Was lights out, man.
Yeah.